Hey, what's up, boxing fans? Miguel Maravilla here with you. Another fight, another preview. This fight between featherweights, WBA champion Leigh taking on Mauricio Bronco Lara. Very interesting matchup as you have England versus Mexico. The champ Wood, he's pretty much coming off a big win as he pulled off the biggest knockout of the year, and also fight of the year candidate as he defended his title. It's a pretty solid fight as Lara himself bursted onto the scene a few years ago. He had some pretty spectacular fights with Josh Warrington, so he has somewhat become England's public enemy number one. But a very exciting fighter. He brings it all out style. One of those typical Mexican styles, leave it all in the ring. And of course, as I mentioned, you got England versus Mexico. Wood's not one to back down as he showed in his last fight. A very exciting fight. Style-wise, this makes for a very fun matchup. I expect some fireworks in this fight because these guys are going to bring it. And you have these guys that are going to go all out, definitely. Taking place Saturday, February 18th for the Motorpoint Arena in Nottingham, England. It is Leigh defending his WBA featherweight title versus Mauricio El Bronco Lara. England versus Mexico, live on DAZN. Dance with the Devil. Mauricio El Bronco Lara from Mexico City comes in with a 25-2, 1 draw and 18 knockouts, as he scored a third-round knockout over Jose San Martin. Prior to that, he scored a devastating knockout over Emilio Sanchez. He, as mentioned, bursted onto the scene in 2021 as he stopped Josh Warrington, handing him his first defeat back in 2021. And then a few months later, the rematch was a draw as Lara had suffered a cut on his eye from a accidental headbutt. That fight was stopped shortly. It only went 2 rounds and it was declared a technical decision, technical draw. And his 2 defeats came early in his career. So again, he is in a collision course to basically become world champion. And standing in his way is the WBA featherweight champion Leigh. As mentioned, he is coming off a spectacular 12th round knockout over Michael Conlan in a fight which was a fight of the year candidate, and also the knockout was a knockout of the year candidate. So comes in with momentum. This his second defense of his title, he won over Zhu Can. The only defeats came to Gavin McDonald back in 2014, and was also on the short end of a majority decision defeat to James Dickens in February of 2020. Since then, he's been on a win streak, winning 3 straight. Now he gets set to defend the title against Bronco Lara. These styles have pretty much the makings to brew their own rivalry. I have a feeling this fight here, it's going to be exciting. There's going to be a lot. It's going to be a back and forth battle in a fight which it's a toss-up. this is a fight where you really can't pick a winner. It's not like one of these obvious matchups where you already have the A side and the B side and you know who's gonna win. No, this one could go either way. As mentioned, these styles are meant for one another. I honestly know that these guys are gonna mesh well. These guys are gonna give the fans what they want. I'm expecting this to be a fight in which I really like Lara's chances in this fight. I feel he's the bigger puncher. Wood is an exceptional boxer. He's faced lots of adversity, but again, this fight can go either way. It's not a gimme. But again, this is going to be a very exciting fight, and again, it could possibly be the makings of another classic rivalry in boxing.